Alicia, aka Poet Goddess Fee.
Yes, Goddess Fee, we are so grateful for you. You are holding it down, and JW Soul with that part of our family. So thank you, sis. Perform well, host well, just represent us real good. So how y'all doing? Gotta check on my sister. So Lisa, the boss lady, how you doing?
I'm doing great.
How was your week?
It was very busy, but I can't complain about what's on my plate when I see.
That's right.
Yes,
that's right.
Oh, with some knowledge.
I know that's right.
I'm sorry. My bad. Mimi.
I almost was like, oh, I heard the name before.
How you, Mimi? Love that.
Look, it's been a week, but I made it. I'm a trying week, but it's been some ups. I do home health care.
Okay.
I almost said on the side, but it is full time, and I'm to start rehab.
Awesome.
So I'm excited. She's excited. Sore, but she's excited. And it's definitely going.
Come on, yes, doing your ministry out in the field.
Amen.
All right. I've been just working like usual.
Yes.
Praying for the bishop.
Toiling.
Joseph.
Covering. You gotta cover it.
Come on, bishop.
You gotta cover it.
Come and take your place at the podium.
Step up. Get him out.
Got that position that everyone's supposed to have. Yeah. Go on and enjoy your retirement. But I do want to shout out to our new listeners in Ghana, West Africa. Yes. I'm just so happy that you're listening to us. I don't know if you know anything we saying. I say this: we love y'all. We come international. We got our passport.
Listen,
continue to listen and check us out.
Share us with your friends.
Please.
Yes.
We are so glad. Ladies. Today is November 14th. I don't know how many days we got to listen 60 days before. Can y'all believe that?
No.
Do you remember when Jan 1 hit and how excited we were?
Yeah.
And how it comes away.
It was.
I wasn't like that. I remember telling my son, I said, this year is going to be some very low lows for us. And
what made you realize that? I'm gifted.
I just felt it. I was like, this is going to be a mixed bag.
Here.
It's going to be a lot of good things. It's going to be a lot of bad.
Okay.
In February 25th, I think it was, when that, Flanagan dead. I was like, what?
I forgot. Listen, that feels like so long ago.
It was like a long time ago.
Yeah, and it just set the tone, because after that, everything.
Yeah, everything.
I'm not joking. Because I remember I have a route that I take, when I'm riding through the neighborhood, and I had stopped at this hotel to run in and use the restroom right quick, and I literally, it was, they have the huge TVs, and my brain would not receive it. It would not accept it, because it did not make sense. So that was because my boys and we had just had a great Saturday. It happened on a Sunday, I think, because I remember we had
Saturday, and good time, enjoying our little family time. And I said, I'm gonna rest Sunday. I'm not gonna do nothing. And I got up to go buy some braid hair, and I was like stuck. I couldn't even move.
Lisa.
I was just stuck. I was just sitting there. And this
Like 3 days I didn't believe.
Even if I seen a whole lot of
I was like, no, they lying. They need to stop their lying.
Straight denial. Yeah.
I believe in it.
January 26th.
I knew it was 25th or the 26th. And the reason why I knew it was the 26th, 25th or the 26th is because my friend was murdered. All of our friends.
Right. That's right.
And he had just And see, remember, he posted, love the people that you know, say you love the people, whatever. And he posted, life is but always got to preach. That's what I said. I've been reading his posts. And then I just scrolling through Facebook, and me and my son was talking about, can't believe this feels so personal. You feel like I know him. I'm literally grieving. I'm hurt. And in that moment, I wish I could go to scrolling through Facebook, and I saw a post from his sister talking about RIP, and I was like, well, what the hell she did?
I saw him post that he was having a meeting with someone, and somebody in the comments said, be careful, or something like that. You know, well, yeah, be careful, but I didn't say anything. And then I saw that, and I was like,
I got a text. Have you talked to that person? And I was like, what you mean, have I talked to her? You know what? She said, just call her. And I was like, okay.
I was in denial. Why is she talking? And I got mad. Why is she saying that about Ken? I mean, like, what she mean, RIP? Don't do that, because and I kept saying, this can't be real. I just was posting. And then when I just dropped my phone. And Cleo was like, what, Mom? What?
Ready.
I was just like, I'm over this year. I was done. That was
29.
The lows, man. That was the lowest. The low. It was a very deep cut, because I just talked to him. And the thing is, you know, the person that murdered him, and I'm just going, but I don't care, because I told him about this person. I told him about the family. I said, some of your family members are not for you. And I told him, so hard for me to accept that he was not here.
Well, I really don't care who doesn't like it, because he didn't deserve that. He did not to provoke that. So
whatever.
We don't like that he's dead. So
exactly. And you know, we are a nonprofit organization.
Oh, wow.
And they were my former board members. And so you know, it's sad that the organization was killed due to an issue of domestic violence. It's not always a love interest. It's not always romantic. It was his own house, and you know, it just broke my heart. And it changed me forever. A single dad, because you know, you never want to have to get picked up from school
and hear that
have to be
hold that.
So young, and I had just started getting to know him, and at first I was the same way. I was like, I was preaching. So many awesome things. Things. And it's like, when he started rapping one day, I was like,
a very, you know, and a genuine person. You know, he never met a stranger. If he met you once, he felt like you were friends. Anytime they are naive, there for you. And you know, for me, I was a little possessive, because I was like, that's my friend. Friend. That's my friend. With an N. Ain't no B on that.
Your friend.
So you know, I'm just saying, this year, it really changed my life. And you know, influential in your life, and they taken away just like that. You know, it changes you. And so this this year done this as far as Stunner, if that wouldn't have happened, I don't think I would have, because you think you got so much time to experience life, but you're reminded that you don't.
Yeah. Wow.
You don't know.
So this was your push. That was your push. That was sad as that was. There's a lot of gratitude there too. Yeah. Because there's been a lot of opportunities for you to use that microphone to speak for him, to speak on the things that caused him to not be here. Right. Like, it's a beautiful to sit on that mic and do something in the name of Stunner. So Lisa, thank you, man. Yeah. And I'm sorry for y'all's loss. Dog. And I love the fact that Lisa said there are going to be some high highs and some low lows, because even in both sets of there's tremendous opportunity. How you react, and so I'm grateful, because without me, it's like, y'all know where I am in terms of relationships and friendships, and just since we've met, y'all have transformed the fact that I see a future for myself, that I literally had only seen death on the other side. And that's what I thought. I could not see a future, because I knew that I was going to take myself out at some point. Wow. And so at this point, like, my hope wakes me up. Yes. The things we share, it takes me to a new place. And so the negativity that have been weighing me down and that I am healing because of this.
Oh, that's amazing.
And that is the truth. Talking to y'all all the time, like, this is genuinely life transforming for me. So
wow, that's dope.
I'm grateful.
It happens for a reason.
Oh, absolutely.
There's a purpose.
Absolutely. And it's and I don't know if you remember when we had that meeting with the group of people, the purpose and the pain, and it's and even when on a Love Power some time ago, a young lady was on it talking about her, just like Christ had to die for us to move, to be, to have. Somebody had to die. And in my brother's services, just like, I have to live without him every day. I can do that. His death is not going to be in vain.
Amen.
The that I post, my brother used to go kisses at me every day. Somebody inboxed me, was like, "Oh my God, I felt like my mother was kissing me."
That's powerful.
So, because it was mad, but one, my brother was a nerdy nerd, so I was like, you know what, quirky it is. I would just have to be the best quirky you see. I was like, you sure right, Lord. Okay, I'm gonna let you do this here thing, because if I step in front of it.
Yeah.
So what's sisterhood, y'all?
Yeah, we need a break.
That was sisterhood. We're gonna be right back. Anybody got some ice?
Are you tired of bad hair days, dry, damaged hair, and lackluster curls? We know the struggle is real. Earth's Nectar Hair Care is here to bring life back to your hair and take you from struggle to shine. Offering organic, cruelty-free hair care options, we focus on giving you salon quality with multi-use products to save time, money, and shelf space. Visit our website today at www.earthsnectar.com for thicker, stronger, healthier hair. And don't forget to mention Stunner Radio at checkout. Personality, charisma, and style. A true star ready to shine at your next event. Latriva Deneen, radio personality and event host, will make your event the place to be and provide lasting memories for your audience. If you want to take your event to the next level, book Latriva Deneen to be your host, MC, moderator, or red carpet interviewer and host. Contact her at Latriva Deneen on Facebook and Instagram for booking information and pricing. And make sure to mention Stunner Radio sent you.
My husband, Alan Phillips.
Yeah.
All right.
Girl.
Shout out to Mr. Alan Phillips for the boudin balls that he bought.
Then he bought
Hey. But you know, I'm just, you know, from Chicago, so when I first moved here, I was like, what is boudin? It don't sound appetizing.
You don't know what a boudin is? That
I
sounds
know.
like something you leave out in the grass.
Yeah, that's so good. Or it sounds like something you eat in
Like these pastas. Sound like some of these pastas been eating.
That's a tea, baby. That's some tea. So we have a little bit of tea to spill. So
yes.
listen. I love the Justin Bieber, but Justin Bieber is a pop singer, and so Justin Bieber is a young child in turmoil, right? Yeah. And the people who enjoy pop were real concerned about Brother Bieber, and so B met a young, youthful, millennial pastor by the name of Carl Lentz. He is, or yeah. So Carl Lentz was pastor of Hillsong Church, and I guess it's California. But he was preaching and the beautiful worship music that they come up with and record and produce and share. And so Charlamagne was talking to me yesterday, and Charlamagne brought up the fact that they were friends, and he was like, I really don't think that it's Carl Lentz.
Which is?
So I was like, well, what happened, Brother Carl? So I go to the Googles, and Google told me that terminating him, like literally saying he has been fired because of his bouts with immoral in his illegal affair that he was having on his wife. So I was like reading, and so he had a young lady. She came out and said that they were involved in this relationship. Cut him off.
Like those are in most of those contracts. Teachers as well. Teachers have moral turpitude clauses in their contract. Read it. You know.
Yeah.
Well, he founded the church, so he wasn't just an employee. Well, I don't know that it was there. I don't know.
I'm certain it was. I'm sure it's even in your contract.
So
you know what I'm saying? Fire him.
Well, that's hard to say because we don't know this man's contract. Yeah. So we don't. Oh no, I'm going. Now that's where I'm going. So that doesn't have anything to do, you know, with, to me, that what happens in my marriage with you. So that was the one thing. But the question that it made me ask was, should the church kickers handle scandals like businesses do? Because we've seen with this whole Me Too movement that it's like, oh, you know, or even black principal or a superintendent went ahead and resigned this because his wife said something disrespectful about Madam President-elect. And some on Twitter. So he just went ahead and was like, so I know y'all about to come for me.
Right.
And so there's a place of morality and you're supposed to be living up to a certain standard. But also we're familiar with Mr. John Gray, involved in some scandal a few years back. We understood that, but we also know that recently this summer he was also with regard to his disrespect to his wife. And even last week he posted this whole big old post. It looked like a Vogue cover spread. I'm not even gonna lie. And it had like WOE on the top. I don't know what woe was. I don't know if it was white over everything. It was like
me coming out to this cheer.
Exactly. Right? So it's like, you know, he honored her again. He was talking about screwed up and I love my wife. So I wasn't sure where the honoring her came in. But that was what the motive was.
So. The reason why is because yes, fire them, get rid of them, because you cannot stand up and tell people how do we get?
Well, when you choose to go against, because that's a choice.
Yes.
Okay, right?
Yes.
Been there, done that.
You need to take position.
Right.
And missionary. That wasn't just.
Yeah. So, you know, on the one hand, I was asking, especially with the Hillsong thing, because I remember listening to that. There should be some repercussions, of course, right? Because you are violating the law or you know, spots. When it comes to the church, however, yes, it still should be repercussions. Fire is, would we want God to do the same?
It ain't about God, because it's about man, and we do not have to try to be God. We are human beings, and what happens in churches, church people are always human. We are not deities.
Right.
We are human, and in our human mind, get to step it, because you can't tell me how to live my life. In addition to that, being a pastor and being a leader is a privilege. It's something that should be taken seriously. You go into every picture you click like on, every little porn site you get on, you should be taking your position and feel some type of way when you're doing that stuff. But what has happened is these men have gotten these power positions and been of the law, even the laws that they create.
Yeah.
So it's almost like do what I say, not as I do. And we're tired of it. And in terms of like these people getting fired for what their spouses say and what's posted on your social media, watch your mouth. I'm not entitled to just live any old type of way and represent these people organization, represent the church.
But what about the fact that they are human? There is the opportunity to say, no, not there is. Where is the opportunity to say, and then them reconciling it for themselves, and then let's sit you down and let you go get some help with that? Because who's to say that this was
tell my 2-year-old I ain't gonna sit in timeout?
Yes, okay? You're wrong.
You're exactly
time out. You don't kick them out the house
because they.
In situations where it's an adult, like we don't excommunicate people in our lives. But, and again, we don't know the background.
I think we should, because let me tell you something.
We should put them out.
This is what's wrong with.
Okay.
I think this is what's wrong with our society. Yes, we keep letting people slide. We want to say, oh, they're human. Yeah, we all human. We all human, but we need to learn how to be adult, stand up and be proud of. If you can't, and my dad told me this years ago, and I live my life like this. If you can't, you're not okay with it being broadcast on the evening news, don't do it. Right. And every time I get ready to do something, whether it's throwing that thing in a circle,
that's real.
Yeah, always real. Do I want this to be broadcast?
And I don't really care.
Quickly,
catch it all, and that's how. That's how
you gotta think. And a lot of times
they don't want to put that in writing. Yeah.
And what is people are comfortable showing us one face but living another face? No, we done with that. We want to know the real you.
As we are looking at also like mental health and healing, why is it that they don't get the opportunity for redemption?
God, that is not our job. We always trying to do the work of Christ. Let Christ do his own work. I'm not Christ. So when people say, well, God forgave, it's going to take some time for me to forgive you because you was wrong.
So then that leads people to hide. And it's like, okay, so where does the line get drawn? Okay, do I get kicked out for lying too? Do you fire me for lying? If you fire me for having an attitude with the members whenever I want? Because all of those things are issues, and all of those are things have to do with people.
I think what you make is a good point, because the Bible says all unrighteousness is sin.
Absolutely.
But we need to, infidelity don't just hurt him.
That's right.
It hurts the wife, it hurts the children,
right.
It hurts the family.
Yeah. So then let the family deal with it.
But you got to be dealt with publicly too.
Yeah.
You got to be dealt with. You got to move out of that position with a husband that was a minister.
Okay.
And all the people knew what he was doing. Mm-hmm. All up at the strip clubs, making it rain, and then coming home trying to put hands on me. Mm-hmm. And I'm talking to the people at church, and the question is, what did you do? What?
Right.
But then I realized, oh no, you don't need to check him. That's my job.
Right.
I'm gonna check him.
Right.
Now, for whatever, that's between him and his God.
Right.
Because for me, I got the judge, and me and the judge say, you guilty.
Right. I also feel like when
I think I want to know the name of your judge.
I also feel like when it comes to leaders, I know that we're talking about pastors, but what about that may not necessarily be the pastor? And so they don't feel like they have the same sort of responsibility. What about the leaders?
I think they do. I think everybody has a responsibility. And I'm on the fence as far as firing a person. I do think that they should be removed and put on administrative leave until they get some counseling, until they do something to rectify. Sometimes you can't fix it. I was a cheater.
Right.
I was really bad about it up until I was about 31. I think and that was
you made your 30-second.
Yeah, I know, right? That was like little, and it was an attention, and I'm an attention whore, if you will. And if you wasn't giving me enough attention, somebody else
say it.
This is because I'm accountable for what I did. But some of these guys, they're older than me, first of all, and they're not. I did it repeatedly, but I stopped. I have not, and I don't have the desire to do so again, because I have the reason I want to do this.
I'm sorry. And what I will say is, I do understand the fact that you received this call, you chose to walk and have this job, because you could have really done it any position. You know the responsibility. You know how people look up to this role. You understand that piece. So it is with the people are looking at you like, how did you even let yourself get in this situation? Because you know that folks are looking at that, always looking to find as somewhere where people are falling short.
Well, because church people have sexual issues. Always a scandal in the church, because church people do not deal with their sexual issues.
Yeah, that's right.
They feel like they can pray it away. They can somebody knock the bottom
Lisa!
And you gonna be all
Don't let social distancing have you out here looking dusty. Get your sexy back at Exclusive Cuts Barbershop with Steph B. the Barber, offering haircuts for men, women, and children, as well as spa treatments and hair and beard enhancement. There's no better way to boost your confidence, improve your appearance, and accentuate your best features. Put your best foot forward and make a lasting impression with a fresh haircut and regular beard maintenance. Get faded today with Steph B. the Barber. Follow us on Instagram at Steph B. the Barber to book your appointment. That's STE Ladies, are you tired of cramps, yeast infections, hot flashes, or painful sex? V-steaming can help. Detox your vagina, sis, with phenomenal Ladies V-steam. Vaginal detox has many great benefits, increases fertility, enhances your sex life, reduces stress, and restores your pH balance. Call Phenomenal Ladies V-steam at 832-553-2100. Renew and revitalize your vaginal area and awaken your inner goddess. Book your appointment today at 832-553-2100 and tell them Stunner Radio sent you.
That coffee was decided. Church folks have sexual issues. So Lisa, I'm going to let you finish that thought because I want to stay there for a second. So when you say church folks have sexual issues, finish your explanation of what you mean by that statement.
Because I think, like I said for church, which is cool because God is in all of us, and we do have gods. We are, in God's image.
Right.
But you cannot deny that it is human to every now and then want to bust it down. I mean, that's a human desire. Right. Whatever age you start at, it's appetite. Just like appetite for food.
Okay.
So I don't care how many prayer meetings you go to. You don't get this and you don't need somebody to bust down. What I hate is not the bottom out. Because they just need to get laid.
And now that's it right there.
Yeah, Lisa, that is so true.
No, it needs to be not so crooked.
They just need to get laid.
I never thought.
I mean, it's just like you learn in school in sex education. Orgasms help you to relieve stress. It is when you backed up and you looking crazy, you stressed out.
Yeah,
you doing all this shit. But the minute somebody step on your toe, you about to go off everything but the child of God.
Right, Lisa, that's
because you really. Just need to get laid. Boss lady do got something for that.
No, yeah. Which one of your jobs? Tell us.
So we're about to segue into Lisa the boss lady segment. Because it's about all the things. But thinking about this, tag us on Facebook on our page. Talk to us. Do you visit StandingStoneMinistry.com? 40% of pastors admit to having an extramarital affair.
That's a big number.
That's right. That admit it. Wow. And this is a conversation because so many times we've heard these stories. You have to say, should they be kicked out? Should they be fired? Should they lose their churches because they are cheating? I think that's a conversation.
Having it openly.
Yeah, and they need to be talking to these first ladies. Go on, do what you did when you was out in the world. Girl, go on, bust it down.
Girl. Some of them didn't, and I think that's the issue. Yeah, I think that's the issue.
He get tired of us saying, I'm just saying, I'm to spice it up. You need to go and back that thing up. Like he really wants to
come in the door. I'm just saying.
I got to tell y'all this one story next time. So, moving over to Lisa the boss lady. How you doing with your traveling?
I'm good.
So I've been looking at cruises. Where did you go?
I am stalking the site. I was actually invited to participate in the test whenever they get the information together. And at this point, sell me, okay, guinea pig me.
Right.
Because they have to do these test cruises for social distancing and all that, just to see how it works out, right?
Okay. It's available to not only travel agencies, it's available
everybody.
To it's available to everybody, but they have not set up the dates or anything like that. Two Democratic people decided that they were going to petition the CDC that it was not safe to suspend the sailings. And Princess, which is a subsidiary of Carnival, decided it to.
I mean, I think it's a good thing,
Me too.
Because I mean, we have to be safe. This is a serious disease, and they're even saying that now we have to really, like, it's okay for life to be on hold for a minute so we can still live.
That's right.
I agree that it's okay on hold for almost a year.
And it's still here.
And we don't know. Like, nothing's changed.
But to be honest, we haven't really, even though we've had the stay-at-home order, we didn't do that. Even though we were ordered to wear a mask. Do you know how many people I'm working with daily at my job?
Let's not get mad at the gas station attendant because he stepped inside the door and she was like, "Where's your mask?" And I'm just going in.
You can't go anywhere in public in Texas without one, so I don't know why you think you can come into a place and that not be the case. And they get really mad.
I urge people to watch CNN. They do these remembering people who died from COVID almost every night. And
I agree,
and we have to take it seriously. Cruise ships gonna be there, planes gonna be there, trips gonna be there, and everybody to the virus. And a lot of elderly people love going on cruises.
Well, that's the reason I think Princess suspended, because Princess, it came to Maria's traveler. So I believe that Princess, I think that was definitely a good decision, because according to that, how people are saying that this person and this person and this person and this person died from COVID, when they're attaching COVID to everything.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think that's a push.
That did come out in the news.
I've seen a lady sue people in New Orleans. Yes, I am, and they did.
But you know, I don't care about that, because if one person died, if 100 people died, I don't care. But I don't want to die from it. I don't want my people to die from it. I just think that until we get it under control, we have to. All this stuff gonna be around. It's gonna be all right. We're gonna end up going on another lockdown.
Agreed.
I think that's gonna happen before we cruise.
It's been looming in some places.
It's happening starting Monday in New York.
Yeah. And Lori Lightfoot was on. And this is really getting out of control, and we need to start making some provisions around shutting things down, getting back to the only. Like, she was really talking about the next steps, because that's where she's looking ahead.
Yeah, I know it's hard for the travel industry.
How just coming out of the first shutdown, because I do agree we are going into another one. You know,
agree.
You know, you've seen people. There have been relatives, friends, you know, who have passed away from to do something as simple as wash their hands,
wear masks, stay away from a restaurant
where one of even, but it did kind of make my stomach turn. I was like, that was one of your workers. Somebody didn't wash their hands when they left the restroom. It's
but that's us anyway.
Yeah,
like we should have been doing it.
That part.
I mean, I will say this. I am not cautious about it, but I will say this. I always washed my hands, but I'm washing them a lot more now. I'm being more vigilant. And that's why I'm not concerned or scared to get on a cruise. Those people do not play with you. Washy. And that's what she's gonna say. She's gonna say, washy. Yummy in your tongue. Washy. You don't washy. You can turn around. Until you do a cruise ship. I've been on three different lines, and they're clean. They're clean. But think about all the protocol. And another reason that the spread is the way that it is because people, like you said, are selfish. They know that they're sick. They know that they have symptoms. What do they do tonight? These kids was going to a doggone party. A party where out having COVID parties. And they were going to these parties with no mask, and whoever got COVID won a prize because everybody everybody put in. Those are the things that are doing this. And these people that are not wanting to mask up and having protests and doing all that we are, because honestly, it's bad. It is. So is the flu. Yeah. It passes just like
but understand this, you'll see why we need to just put things on hold. The flu epidemic that took out so many people was in the 1920s, in the 1920s as well. Okay. And we still have the flu. Right. And it's still killing people. Mm-hmm. And we have a vaccine. Right. It takes some years before it becomes non-lethal to the majority of people.
And we're going to come back to this one.
Fashionistas and ladies of style and sophistication. Lisa Danae's Diva Den is now open for your online.
Attention all divas, fashionistas, and ladies of style and sophistication. Lisa Danae's Diva Den is now open for your online shopping pleasure. We offer custom designs created exclusively for the Diva Den, including our Queen collection, specifically designed with you in mind. Choose from tees, tanks, hoodies, leggings, face masks, and home decor. Tired of those cookie cutter looks and boring styling options? The Diva Den can help you get your shine on. Visit us today at www.lisadene.com/Diva Den and tell them Stunner Radio sent you.
To Pray, featuring co-author, coach, and etiquette expert Verna Caddy. This is a power-packed devotional written by Boss Betty, the troubled waters of the business world, with women just like you who are rising above the waves. Contact Coach Caddy today to get your book at Verna Caddy or www.divinecreations.org. Don't forget to mention Stunner Radio.
See, you have Miss Lisa, the boss lady. You gotta say words.
Oh, hey, sorry.
You
I'm
Miss Mimi.
Yes, we are here.
Did y'all get the lunch on crawfish boudin?
Oh, okay. Well, you're right. So you were saying that they are getting the cruise lines ready. There may be some delay in that, but they still get to go out. So are the cruises, and that's very true, are the cruise lines requiring, and I know it's documentation, that they've been tested before they get on, that they've gotten a negative test?
It's kind of what is proposed. That's the reason that the cruises are paused. It's not because they're unsafe. It's because the CDC won't give us the guidelines to say, do this, this, and this. They're like, we ain't talking to y'all. Okay. And that's literally what's been happening. They are not talking. And so going to happen. There was a speculation that there will be a form called Fit to Sell. You take it to your doctor, and if you're over a certain age, there will be temperature checks. There will be masks. There will be social distancing. It'll only be, and that's the same thing with the resorts. Yes, like, Lisa made a point about, are we suffering in the travel industry? Some in spirit of fear. I'm not. I am going by what I know. Now, I'm not sending you to a hotspot, no. But if you want to go somewhere that I know is everything like that, and they're not, I haven't got any reports of anything that's unsafe, I'm definitely sending you. And I've sent people to Vegas. Miami, Jamaica just closed. Well, they just got a little stricter. But all of these people are still, I never stopped booking travel month that this has been going on. Wow. And I've recruited every month as well. I've recruited more travel agents, and so it's not, travel won't stop. It cannot stop. But advisories, because I don't want to send anybody anywhere unsafe. Right. It is not about a paycheck, but if somebody, we need, but I'm not going anywhere at this point. Right. I'm going local places, but I am going to try to go somewhere actually in 2 weeks. And we will, report on our experience there. And that's what I'm doing. I'm getting out front of you and from what I'm experiencing and showing people, because I don't want anybody to do anything unsafe.
Right.
But I don't think that sit at home at this point, but I do think you should be safe and be vigilant, And so have I taken
this? We have a whole lot that we're going to be catching up on. We're going to be learning about this travel stuff. So grateful that you have that. It's going to be super helpful. Yeah. Because as we see that people are getting more stir crazy, especially, cabin fever, especially if we ways. So how can you do it safely? Right.
And these prices, it's obscene.
Yeah.
It's obscene.
Yeah.
The prices are.
I was like, say, Lisa, when we going?
The prices are so low. I'm like, I can go Monday, come back Tuesday. Right. But then you got people there that's looking at our numbers in Texas, like,
don't come in here, don't come over here.
Maybe you should wait.
Yeah.
Like, did you know? It's like, I live here. Yes, I know.
Yeah.
El Paso
I
has
ain't
shut
gonna
down.
be able to come.
Yeah.
If they travel anywhere, they have to quarantine when they come back
Out of the state.
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense.
Wow. Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah, not so much.
No.
Yeah, definitely do as you will. It's kind of where we are right now.
Yeah,
so it's personal protection. We had an amazing week.
Yeah.
Y'all have given us a wonderful show. I had such a good time. We didn't knock bottoms out. People. Amen. So what do y'all want to leave the people with as we're going into this spirit? I'm thinking around, where we are with regard to our own gratitude. I know that I'm grateful for y'all. Like, put my energy into and something to, like I said, dream about, hope for. And y'all just inspire me. What they want to do. Like, y'all are each living the life authentically that you want to live. And that inspires me. And you don't have to have a show soon. Miss Mimi had a photo shoot this week that was outstanding. I saw it with your black artist neck. It was
actually from a fashion show last year.
Girl, it was outstanding. That was beautiful. I was just like, right. And Lisa's just a boss. Like, Lisa Danae is, I don't know. I don't even have enough words. I'm surrounded by this black womanist energy every week, just inspires me. So I thank y'all. So I'm privileged to be at this table with you. So I just think that black women need to have creation inside you, just period, point blank. So
Absolutely.
Lisa about Leah.
So what I want to all these posts about Kamala Harris and all my VP looks like me, and she didn't. She let you know that there was never one.
That part.
And please understand that. Every single time that you don't take a shot, you're gonna miss.
Yeah.
Take the shots.
Yeah.
No, that's right.
shot.
All right.
I was looking for something earlier this week to kind of get me motivated. I've had a rough week and came across, and I can't remember her name. And I was like, okay, let me see what you're talking about. And she made a lot of good points. God has us, even in the midst of our madness, he's still there. He's still waiting on us to look at him. And that will always have the energy that we need to get up. And once we do, ain't nothing wrong with reaching over.
That's right.
Ain't nothing wrong with reaching out. Let me get, situated.
Yeah.
And I'm coming for you.
Yeah.
So, we got you. Get up. Sis, get up. I love it.
I'm loving that you came to me last because I got to work.
Come on, word.
I got to work. I never played the tambourine. I feel the pressure rise. That came here to me today. It is like a really great moment for me as a mother because I put so many things on the back. Enjoy doing music with my son, so that's a huge deal. But also, I just want to say to the women out there, I love what we say. 2 cents, and I'm gonna add into that is it is okay to be self-centered sometimes.
Come on,
because ain't nobody gonna ride for you like so hard and not yourself. And I feel like every morning when you wake up, you need to ask yourself, what do I want? I'm not getting it. I need to make some changes in my life if I'm not getting what I want, because I think too many women, especially Black women, are thinking of someone else and to make everybody else happy. And if I ask you right now, what do you want? You might have difficult. Well, what do I want? But now I know exactly
what you want, Lisa.
Honey, a man. Okay. Or from the Barbados. Okay. I want to be an island man or England man.
Yes.
I'm letting you know.
That's all.
Chocolate.
I
want a home with a pool. And I want that man to be able to swim through the waves.
Come get you.
I want to be singing with my live band again.
Come on, Lisa.
Some things I want, and I want money in the bank so that I can pay. I want to be able to go to Reliant and say, give me all the bills and last name P.
Come on.
Because my last.
Come on.
That's what I want. I know exactly what I want in my life. And when I wake up in the morning, if I'm not doing what I need to do, get to do list.
Come on.
If it don't include what I want, we need.
Okay.
So that's my word. Be self-centered. It's okay.
It's needed.
Yes.
My last name's so.
Jack looking, I was looking for a gun. Right. Wonderful show with all of you. Y'all have a good week. We'll see you next week.
Yes.
Bye.